Hi, it's Ashley here, and this is part 2 on how to overcome your client's price objections. Do you remember in the last video we looked at what an objection actually is, we looked at why we actually get price objections, and we looked at some of the pitfalls and some of the big mistakes dentists and their teams make when they get price objections, which is to get defensive. So what I'm going to share with you in this video is what we call an empathy statement. It's 8 magic words that you can use that when you get a price objection that you can use that will help soften the blow and ensure that the patient feels that you've listened to them and that you understand their concern. So, like I said yesterday in the last video, the big mistake people make is to get defensive. And when we get defensive, it gets our patients back up. So what we need to do is to take our shoes off, put their shoes on, and see things from their point of view. And we can use what we call an empathy statement. And an empathy statement is something that we say that basically what it does is sort of cushions the blow and makes sure that we really understand what your clients' concerns are. And let me give you an example now of what an empathy statement looks like. Now let's say, for example, you've got a price objection from your clients. Maybe they said something like, well, that costs a lot of money, or why does it cost that much? Or maybe they can say, do you know, I can get that cheaper somewhere else. And so there's a typical examples of some objections. Now what we then need to do is use an empathy statement. An empathy statement will go something like this. Okay, Mrs. Jones, it's perfectly normal to be concerned about the level of investment. Let me repeat that again. It's perfectly normal to be concerned about the level of investment. Now, if you don't like the word investment, you can just change the investment to the word fee. So now it goes like, it's perfectly normal to be concerned about the fee. Now, what is the advantages of using an empathy statement? Well, the advantages are, first of all, the patient feels that we've listened to them and that we understand their concern, which is really the most important thing. The second thing is, also gives us a little bit of time to think about what we're going to say next. Have you ever had a situation where maybe you've said something where you wish you hadn't? So what this does, it gives us a little bit of time to think. But the third thing and most important thing is, it stops us from getting defensive. And it shows that we've really listened attentively to what our clients' concerns are. So, empathy statements are absolutely brilliant, and I strongly suggest that you use them. But please, please, please try and keep to those 8 words. Don't add to or subtract from, because otherwise you start getting tongue-tied and making a mess of it. Now, once you've used an empathy statement, what you need to do then is get more information about the patient's concerns. And this is really important. Because sometimes what a patient says, how we interpret it, what they really mean, can often be 2 different things. Let me repeat that again. Sometimes what a patient says, how we interpret it, what they really mean, can often be 2 different things. And we need to find out more information about the client's concerns before we overcome the objection. And what we can say is, ask a question which goes something like this. Mrs. Jones, thanks for sharing that with us. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Can you tell me a little bit more about your concern? Mrs. Jones, so that I fully understand your concern about the price, can you please share with more information about your concern? We may be able to help you. Now, can you see how soft that was? Do you mind if I ask you a question? Can you please share with me more about your concern? We may be able to help you. And what that does is, we can find out more information about the client's concerns, and once we've got that, we can then hopefully overcome their objection and their concerns as well, and then hopefully move on to the next stage of the selling process. So I hope that empathy statement has been useful for you. I hope you can use that in your everyday life. But please remember, the main reason why you get price objections is because we haven't communicated the value beforehand. So if you do more of that and hopefully get better at that, then hopefully you'll get less price objections. So has this been useful? Well, hopefully it is. I'm now coming up to my 25 year as a business sales coach. I can't believe how quick it's gone since those Dale Carnegie days many years ago. And during this time, I have spent thousands and thousands of pounds on my own education, learning new tricks, learning new marketing strategies and communication tips. In fact, I use my car as a university, and there's not a day doesn't go by when I don't listen to CDs or download podcasts and looking at ways of how I can become more effective at what I do. And I'd like to give you the opportunity today to do the same. So what do we do is, few years ago, I went into the recording studio and recorded my 2-day ethical sales and communication course on a set of 6 CDs. And here they are. As you may know, I've been delivering this 2-day ethical sales and communication course now since 1996, and we've had well over 10,500 delegates through it. And on these 6 CDs, which is about 2 hours in duration, I go through the whole program with you on how different techniques and strategies and how to build rapport with clients, how to ask the right type of questions to create opportunities, how to present treatment plans in a way that gets our patients excited, how to talk money and fees with confidence, how to overcome our clients' price objections. There's 6 stages, and I go through all the 6 stages with you on the CDs, and also how to gain commitment from the patient in a way that's not hard selling, in a way that they're excited about moving ahead. So the 6 CDs here, now normally we sell those on our website for £102. But what I want to do today, if you decide to buy those CDs, I'm also going to give you 2 DVDs as well. The first DVD I'm going to give you is how to overcome your clients' price objections. And this is a DVD. And the reason why I produced this DVD is that you can watch it and also watch it with your whole team as well. So it's a great little program to watch. It's 45 minutes long, and I go through 6 stages on how to overcome objections, and I go through different objections that you get and different things that you can say to overcome them. So a great little program that. And I'm also going to give you this DVD. This is a presentation I delivered recently at a conference, which is about all the strategies that I know that successful dental practices implement on a daily basis. I've traveled the world visiting dental practices, and I've collated this in a 1-hour presentation, and in here as well I share all the best things I know that successful dental practices implement on a daily basis. So if you buy these CDs, which 6 CDs, I will also send you free of charge these 2 DVDs as well. So there's £75 worth of DVDs there. Now to do this, all you need to do is go to my website, which is www.ashleylatta.com. And that's ashleylatta.com. If you go to the shop and buy the CDs, it'll ask you for some shipping details, and what to do on the shipping details is just put one or 2 items. That's fine. We'll pay for the rest of the postage. And what I'll do is I will also send you free of charge these 2 DVDs as well. Now, like I said, it's my 25th year as a business coach, so I'm going to offer this to the first 25 people who go onto the website and purchase the CDs. So this is not a time to procrastinate, it's a time to take action. And I'll send you these 2 DVDs free of charge. So thanks for watching, hope it's been useful, and please go to ashleylatta.com and look forward to sending you this little package and helping you become more effective in what you do on a daily basis. Thank you.